Testing, testing.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
So if like music comes on at like halftime or something, just
Turn that one down.
that white one down. Yep, you got it. Because that's the only mic plugged in. I didn't do another mic. So
Okay.
there's only one mic on purpose.
Oh, you don't have. You usually have one down on this in front.
Yeah,
Yep,
I didn't
so
do
it's just
that
this one.
because of the music thing. It's too hard.
Okay.
All right.
So now you just turn the white one down.
Perfect. No hot mic issues.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, who's ready for some basketball?
Did they bring you the coat?
Yeah, that's for you. Herriman High School.
Yeah, that's you. It's your whoever wants it. I don't need it. Oh, they brought it for you. I know. I'm now gifting it to whoever wants it.
A 6'1" senior, number 5, Ethan Payne. A 6'3" senior, number 12, Cody Aguirre. A 6'4" senior, number 21, Wyatt Jensen. And finally, a 6'9" senior, number 24, Brody Newman. The Mustangs are coached by Lance Gummersall.
I called 24 the Red Lobster. His nickname's the Lumberjack. I was like, no, he's the Red Lobster.
So
Davidson.
you're hardwired in below the table. So I didn't.
Our flags up.
Including the internet. So if their Ethernet has a problem, you'll have to get the wireless. Good to see you again, my friend.
A 6'2" junior, number 5, Tate Steve. A 6'10" senior, number 22, Wyatt. And finally, a 6'3" sophomore, number 32, Max The Chargers are coached by Dan Lunt. Officials for tonight's game are Sean Cobb, Greg Graves, and Andy Mitchell.
Welcome, everybody, to our second round playoff game between Herriman Mustangs and the Corner Canyon Chargers. Herriman coming off a first round win, puts them in place here against to meet up with the number 5 team in the state, Corner Canyon. Welling and Jensen are going to jump off. We got Herriman going to your left on the screen, and Corner Canyon in the white will be going right. Corner Canyon takes possession to start the game. Now, to get this game started, we got 4 of the top 13 scorers in the state on the floor. Should be some offensive firepower and really exciting to watch. Carter Welling for Corner Canyon with the ball being one of those. Starts the game off right, averages 18 points on the season, gets him going early. And now for Herriman, their top scorers they're going to look to get going are Bo Nagley and Trace Young. And Royce Young, sorry. Young draws the foul there to get going early. Herriman ball on the side. Royce is the number 13 scorer in 6A this year, averaging 16, almost 17 points per game. And there's Bo getting going right where he left off. Misses that one, but gets a good shot from the elbow. That's Trace Ross with the rebound for Corner Canyon to keep it alive. Or excuse me, that was Staley for the rebound. You're going to be looking for number 3 on Corner Canyon and number 22 to lead them in scoring today. Oh, gets a good look for Royce. Doesn't fall, but got the good look that they want. Payne with the rebound. Going to set it back up. Young puts them into their offensive set here. Corner Canyon stays in the man-to-man. Young gets a lane, gets it up there. Can't get it to fall. Herriman's had good looks early. They're going to have to get those to fall. Staley pushes early. Trace Ross all the way with the right hand. Can't get it to finish, but gets his rebound and draws the foul. Ian Payne's a little outsized down there. Trace was able to get his own rebound and draw the foul. Shooting 2. 59% free throw shooter on the season is Ross. Goes 2 for 2 there to take a 6-point lead. Bo Nagley brings the ball up for Herriman. They're going to need to score here early as Corner Canyon's looking to push to get up. Can't get down too deep to start. Got a good look. That one doesn't fall. Ross looking to push for Corner Canyon. Get back to that right hand. He's got a good handle up top. A 36% free throw or 3-point shooter. That's going to be their best bet. Try to keep him out of the lane. Bo's pushing early, absorbs the contact, gets it up. Good finish. They're going to need a real big game out of Bo if they're going to want to win this one. Corner Canyon slows it up this time. Gets into a set. Looking for a down screen there to get Carter Welling all by himself. These two teams met up earlier in the season where Herriman lost that one in double digits. Corner Canyon 5-5 in region play in one of the tougher regions in the state, but still a very good team overall. So Herriman's going to really need to be on their game to get this one. Royce Young probes. He's down in the trap. Can't get out of there. Ian's going to have to look to score for them to be aggressive and be a threat up top. Royce Young looking left. Splits the defense. Great move. Absorbs the contact. Staley doesn't like the foul. He says I was straight up. Royce Young's going to the line for 2. Royce Young, one of the better free throw shooters on the team at 73% on the season. Gets the first one. Brings him within 3. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left. Corner Canyon 6, Herriman 3. Misses the second. Carter Welling with the rebound pushes up to Ross. Looking to press early. Ross wants the ball. Going to look to try to get Carter Welling on the cut here. He's going to go up and finish strong with the right hand. They were setting that one up the entire way. Some really good action on the backside to keep the help side defense occupied. As Brody Newman was looking on the backside, he didn't see Carter Welling coming all the way off the curl there for the right hand finish. Great back cut by Bodie. He's trying to go up top. Good finish with the left over the outstretched arm of Carter Welling, who leads their team in blocks. Trace Ross wants to put it in that right hand. Comes over a lot of contact, but they don't give it to him. It's getting chippy out there. Jensen looks down and claps and says, "I've got you every time you come in." It's getting chippy already. This is playoff basketball. Oh, and they'll take 3. Great defensive play on the block shot, a defensive lapse on the baseline inbounds. You can't let that just stand wide open for the shot. That's a tough one. Looking for the baseline screen again. Is going to try to split. They're going to trap if he takes it over there, and they do. Looks for the skip over to Jensen. Doesn't have it. Comes out. Ian Payne. He's going to have to probe a little harder. Jensen. Oh, Royce Young, great through, and they're going to call that one. This ref, I think he's going to say, we got to get this under control. There was a lot of chippiness, so they're going to take that one and try to bring the physicality of this game under control. It's just the first foul on Trace Ross, so no threat to him coming out of the game. Royce Young inbounds for the Herriman Mustangs. Looking for Bo Nagley, one-on-one down on the post. They can't get it into him. Brody Newman up top. Bo Nagley eyes the defense, comes all the way across to the left. Got the look. Looked like there might have been a touch on the arm. He didn't get it. Not like him to miss that much, so you could assume there was some contact on the shot. Corner Canyon with a lot of backside action to get these guys open. Carter Welling down one-on-one. Royce is looking to dig so he doesn't put the ball on the floor there. Back to that right hand from Ross. Gets it up. It's going to shoot 2. They got Brody Newman with his first foul. Trace Ross 3 for 3 from the line to start the game. He has an unorthodox style as he gets to the hoop, as he looks a little off balance, and that sometimes can, in his favor, look like people are bumping him around, but he looks very under control even though it's off balance. Royce Young to Ian Payne here to get us into the offense. Corner Canyon's able to press him off. Royce gets to the lane, help side comes from behind. Number 2, Harris, with the steal. Harris entered the game just a couple of minutes ago. The 5'8" senior making an immediate impact. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Ross curled tight to the hoop. And Welling put it over the top thinking he was going to flare out. They missed there. They had a bucket. That was a well-run play. Number 15, Brody Kozlowski enters the game. The freshman, getting his first minutes tonight. Brody comes off, gets the ball one-on-one on the post against Ross. Carter Welling comes down for the help side block. The 6'8" senior UC Irvine commit gets the block. They're going to inbound to Nagley up top. He's got one-on-one with Staley. He's going to pull up, had a little room, lets it fly for 3. Bodie Nagley likes that one. He says 3's worth more than 2 anyways. I'll take that over the block shot. Carter's going to keep it in that right hand. Oh, Ross. Cutting down the lane, Carter with a good look. Drew a little contact from Ian Payne. That's number 2 on the senior.
2 on Payne. 13 foul.
Number 15 enters the game. Kozlowski for 3. That's his season average, 3 points per game. Good start for this freshman. Brody Newman up top, swings it. Nagley comes around, gets it down to Newman, who's got the size advantage. Needs to go up quick. Couldn't get it up. A lot of contact there. As Royce Young goes for the drive, that's a foul on Philip Harris, number 2. That's only his first. Royce Young's going to need to get going here as well. They're going to need that 1-2 punch of Nagley and Young to have any chance to win this game. We've got 40 seconds left in the half. They're going to trap in that corner. That's exactly where they want him to have the ball, and it worked for them. Ross looks to push it. Has Kozlowski. Doesn't see him coming through, but Carter Welling dribble handoff. Ross is going to pump, go left. Great defense by Herriman. Ross pulls it out and says last shot. He's going to slow it down. They're going to spread it out. Carter's coming over for the pick and roll. See what they can do. He refuses it this time. Coming out. We got 8 seconds. They need to go. Looks like he's going to settle for the jump shot on this one. Oh, Phillips with a move. He has the space. And at the finish, great move by Phillips. Herriman was not watching the clock. Thought that clock was going to run out. They didn't finish the play there. Phillips saw the gap. Got it to the star Welling. Was able to finish with the right-handed flush. At the end of 1, the home Chargers 18, visitors Herriman Mustangs 8. Herriman's got an uphill battle here, and they're really going to need to tighten it down on the defensive end. Welling has not disappointed as one of the top players in the state. He has started this game off hot. They're going to find a way to slow him down. Here we go. We get the second quarter started with Herriman on the inbound. Herriman has an uphill battle here. See if they can get something go early to get some momentum in this second quarter. Bo Nagley has 7 of Herriman's 8 points. He's really going to need some help as he gets a nice look. Knocks it down. That's number 10 for Nagley. Herriman, good start to the quarter. Down 7. See if they can ratchet it up and get a defensive stop. Phillips brings it in, gets it to Ross on the side. Ross and Welling, the 1-2 punch for Corner Canyon. Ross pulls up, doesn't get it. Again, they're probably going to live with that shot as Ross is a 36% shooter on the season. He's probably much more effective getting to the hoop than he is on that. Royce, great pass right there. Newman's not able to finish over the outstretched hand of Welling. Phillips kicks out. Off-balance shot. Number 32, Toombs, entered the game during the break, his first action of the night. Bo Nagley into the left hand, gets it to Royce Young on the left wing. Puts it up top to find a little more spacing. Phillips with some great defense, bodying him up. And Royce flips it around, gets a nice bounce off the rim to drop. Royce is really going to need to get going here as they try to make this comeback. The only 2 players to have scored for Herriman, Royce Young and Bo Nagley. Royce with 3. Bo Nagley with 10. look to get to their start, the high post, looking for a little space, gives it into that right hand. Good finish from the big man, the UC Irvine commit with the right hand. Brody Newman's going to have to sit on that hand. It looks like he likes to get to that hand to finish. Bo Nagley, great drive. Draws some contact, gets it up, shooting two. That's Toombs' second on the second foul in the night. Looks like they're going to bring him out. Peyton Call and Tate Staley into the game as Kozlowski and Toombs sit down. Number 5, Tate Staley, son of the great running back Luke Staley of BYU Cougar. Looks just like his dad, built similar. Corner Canyon looking to get into the offense, getting Ross on the left wing. Phillips probing a little bit. Herriman's packing the paint a little bit to try to keep them out, switching all the motion. Switching 1 through 5, almost feels like a zone, and see if they can keep on them. And there they go, get a trap here. This is a good defensive possession here from Herriman. See if they can finish it off. Royce Young with some good hands. Ian Payne takes a shot. Ian Payne averages 3 points on the season. Not his strong suit, but when the shot was there, he's got the confidence to take it, and that's what Herriman's going to need, some other people to step up and knock some shots down. Great rebound. Looking to push. Bo Nagley coming up the left side. Going against Staley. Great step back to create space. Can't get it to fall. That's a tough shot. Staley closed the gap pretty quick. Payton Call going in. Draws a lot of contact. Can't get it to fall. That's number 2 on Brody Newman. See as Lance Gummersall, Herriman's head coach, see if he looks to taking Brody Newman out. It doesn't look like he's looking to make any subs at this point. He's getting notified that that's number 2 on Brody Newman. Herriman has really closed the gap to start this quarter. That's a shot that Corner Canyon need to try to stop the momentum here. As Corner Canyon closed within 5. Score 21-15. Peyton Call looking to take his second. And Brody Newman is going to sit down as Benson enters the game. Number 23 for the Herriman Mustangs. Peyton Call gets his second to go. Peyton Call, an 85% free throw shooter in the season. Right on par. Royce Young coming off the down screens. Finds a little space. Can't get it to finish with the left hand, but they crash the boards. It's for 2. He's right inside the three-point line. Can't get it to fall. Carter Welling with the big rebound. But they are all over him. They wanted to travel there. The ref says the ball was tipped. He's not going to get it. It looked like he stumbled with it from me. Might have got away with one there. Trace Ross looking to set him up. Gives it to Staley on the right hash here. Carter Welling all by himself. Going to come back to that right hand. A late call coming in. Herriman fans do not like the call. They said he came underneath him with the body. I don't know if I agree with that one. Carter Welling to the line for 2. First one goes. That's just the first foul on Will Benson as he came into the game. Second free throw. No good. Herriman with the rebound. Royce Young looking to push. Slows it down to get into the offense here. I hope Royce and Bo are ready to go all game because they're going to need him. Oh, they had him there. Couldn't get it to him. But that was the right read by Bo Nagley to flare off of that down screen. He's got the size. There's a lot of contact. Great move by Bo Nagley. Saw the mismatch, took him right down low. Got rewarded with free throws. So they're going to switch that 5'8" senior Philip Harris onto Bo Nagley. He's got the advantage every single time as he likes his back to the basket game as is. Bo Nagley for his first. First one no good. Still, no other Mustangs have scored. Bo Nagley has 12 of the 15. Royce Young has the other 3. A much more well-rounded attack from the Chargers as they've got 6 people who've gotten in the book so far. And he airballs that one. That is unlike him. Looked a little tired there. Legs looked a little stiff. But if it is going to be all on Bo, he's going to be really, really tired come that fourth quarter as he's trying to carry this team. He does have the talent to keep them close, but he's going to need some help if they want to get a win here. Staley misses. Great hustle by the Mustangs to track down the rebound. Carter Welling with another block. Mustangs inbound off the baseline. They've got Royce Young down low. He had the shot, flipped it up, but every time they get in that paint, they know Carter Welling's right around the corner. Great little step-through scoop shot. Royce Young gets his 5th point of the game. Trace Ross, they seize a lane. No one's guarding him. That's an easy finish. Royce Young wants it. He's open. It's in rhythm. He's going to take it. Doesn't look it. Bo Nagley gets a hand on it. Comes back down. Good hustle by Bo Nagley to get a hand on it. Number 23, Will Benson with the finish. 25-19. Herriman sticking around. Trace Ross, great hesitation crossover. That's number 3 on Ian Payne. Ian Payne saying he grabbed me as he crosses through. That is a crafty move. As the guard crosses over and he sees your arm in there, he's going to clamp down on it and hold you close to his body. Foul is definitely on the ground. Trace Ross wanted 2, but that was on body on the ground for sure. Number 35, Asiata enters the game. The big freshman for Herriman. Son of Matt Asiata, former NFL football player. Little known fact is Matt Asiata also was the starting point guard on a state championship basketball team at Hunter Junior High in Hunter High School in 2004. So there definitely is some basketball in the blood. With Tate Staley and Asiata on the floor, we have 2 players, sons of former NFL running backs, going against each other. This is great to see these next generation of athletes coming out of Utah. Royce Young lines a 3, cuts the lead to 3 for the Chargers. Big shot by Royce Young. Asiata takes Trace Ross. And Trace wanted a little contact on the arm. Didn't get it. Asiata wants it. The freshman sets up Bo Nagley for a shot. Oh, doesn't get it to fall, but he's battling down low with the big fella. Great job by Asiata to battle with the senior Carter Welling and set up Will Benson for the shot. Asiata, instant energy and instant effectiveness for the team here as they get going. A little too much body. The aggression's okay, though. Gummersall does not like the call as it happened right in front of him. He says he doesn't know what you saw. Benson tried to chest him up in the corner here as he picked up the dribble to try to close the gap, not giving him a passing lane. The ref thought he got a little too close. From my angle, it looked good. Peyton call for 2. First free throw's good. Try to stop the bleeding for the Chargers. Second one. Doesn't go. Herriman with the rebound. Bo Nagley's open. He's going to take it. It's no good. Comes off a little long. Had the shot. Tate Staley closed it. Chargers couldn't control it. Out of bounds. Trace Ross is talking to him saying, he didn't hit the ball. He hit my arm. Herriman showing some life in this second quarter. A strong second quarter so far. We've got 124, 26-24. Herriman down 2. Herriman with the baseline entry up to Asiat on top, looking for the ball back to Royce Young. Royce Young with the left hand. Carter Welling comes down for the third monster block. Herriman fans do not like it. Felt there was a lot of contact down there. Trace gets back to that right hand. The refs are going to call that one. Royce Young's looking at him saying, hey, that was a lot of the same call down there. These are tough ones to call. These guards are flying through the lane. They're off balance, going up. It's tough to know if they're off balance because they're off balance or if they took a little body. That one with Trace Ross took a little body. Missed the first one. Herriman's going to have to not stop worrying about that and get the rebound here. Royce is still pleading his case. The second one is good. Chargers 27, Herriman 24. We got 1 minute left in the game as Herriman comes to set into their offense. Bo Nagley up top. Looks like they might try to run this one out. I don't know if I like this. They were playing much better as they were just attacking. And now they're going to try to slow it down and be very under control. Let's see if they can get something good out of it. Good defense by Trace Ross. A good kick out. Benson with the 3. Got it! Great kick out by Royce Young. Great setup. Confidence with the shooter to knock it down. Get your hands in the air. Trace Ross gets into the paint. Has to go out. We got 14 seconds left. Game's tied 27-27. What a comeback by the Herriman Mustangs. Carter Welling getting a little physical down there with Jensen. Hands are slapping Trace with the shot. Oh, big shot by Trace Ross, and he's looking at him saying, give me the call. Asiata touched him with the hand, and he went down wanting the call. A tough shot to finish the quarter there. We've got Herriman 27, Corner Canyon 30, looking to keep this going in the third. Welcome back to the second half. Corner Canyon up 30-27 after a big shot at the end of the first half from Trace Ross, who starts early. And again, our main scorers did not disappoint in that first quarter, as Carter Welling gets the foul going again to that right hand. Newman's going to have to hop on that hand and force him back to the left. Carter wants to get to that right hand. Again, these top four scorers, the two on each team, Bo Nagley and Royce Young for Herriman, and Carter Welling and Trace Ross for Corner Canyon are leading the way for each of their teams. Again, those four of the top 13 scorers in 6A, and they are not disappointing this game. Carter Welling hits two, puts him at 11 for the game, and Corner Canyon takes a 5-point lead early to start the second half. Herriman swings it around, had Bo Nagley down on the post. Trace Ross trying to fight through the screen. A little too much contact. That's going to be number 2 on Trace Ross. It's a big screen from Brody Newman. Trace Ross, instead of trying to get around, tried to go right through it. Got called with the push. Royce Young up top for Herriman, getting them into their set. Bo Nagley coming around the bottom. Gets a down screen there. Looking to set up Newman on the post. Kicks it back out. Has nothing there. Herriman was much more effective with the small ball team. Oh, he wants it off the backboard and can't. Oh, he finishes it. He was trailing a little too close there to get it off the glass, but he got a hand on it. Knocked it in. Lucky them. Coach would not have been happy if they don't finish that. Herriman really needs to look to maybe go to the small ball lineup that they had to finish the half. As Bo Nagley goes right, gets up. What's going to be interesting to watch is if Bo Nagley can keep his legs. He hasn't sat a minute in this game and has had a lot of contact, fighting all the way through just to get up every shot. Hopefully he can keep his conditioning to keep his team in the game here. Peyton Call with 3, coming around on the baseline, lines it up. Slow start again, just the same way they started the game. And Gummersall is going to take an early timeout. Corner Canyon takes an early 7-0 run to turn it into a 10-point lead, 37-27. We got 6:27 left in the third quarter. Here we go, Herriman to inbound. Looks like they did make a change, bringing Benson in for Ian Payne. Bo Nagley comes around off the little flare screen. Again, right down into that trap. That's where they want the ball. They got to pass and move. As Corner Canyon looks to get aggressive on this. Carter Welling deterred that shot there. Royce Young sees him, doesn't want to go up over the top. Looking to probe the defense. Trace Ross with some nice defense staying between them there. Royce Young setting him up, get back to that left, back to the right hand. Coming in with the scoop shot. Good finish from Royce Young to get it back to that left hand. Smart play by Trace Ross not to bring those hands down and risk getting that third foul. Trace Ross setting him up. Comes over to Tate Staley, back to Ross with Jensen on him. They switched up the defense here. Again, they're probably going to live with that. It's much better they're much likely to take that shot than to let him get into the lane and finish there. Carter Welling coming over, gets a hand on it again. Carter Welling's going to dive anytime anybody gets in the paint. Brody Newman needs to be aware of that and needs to follow him right down there, and he's going to either pick up the deflected shots or on the pump fake, they're going to be able to drop it off to him. Toombs wide open on the baseline. Herriman's looking tired on defense. They might need to change it up. They're looking to bring Ian Payne back in the game. Can't get the pass into Brody Newman. Staley with the steal. And Royce Young with the foul on Staley. Benson's going to sit down as they bring Ian Payne back in the game to try to get a little defensive energy going. Game still a 10-point lead for the Corner Canyon Chargers. Peyton Call passes up the shot. Phillips has entered the game for the Chargers, the senior. Played a solid first half, had some key moments and key plays. Brody pressing out onto Peyton. Again, right to that right hand. I'm sure Gummersall is yelling at him to hop on that left hand. If they've done any scouting report, every ball has been put in that right hand. He has not gone to the left hand to finish or to create a play. Herriman looking to bring Asiata back in the game. Carter Welling, first one's good. We got an 11-point lead. That's number 14 for Carter. Asiata comes in the game for Brody Newman. Bring a little size and athleticism. And hopefully some irrational confidence from the young guy. This is what they need right now. 2 for 2 for that trip for Carter Welling. Bo Nagley on the left wing, puts it down, fumbles it. It's going to take it. They're looking to trap every time anybody puts it on the ground. They're collapsing on him. Who's going to create? Who'd they get on that one? It looks like they got Phillips. Number 2, Phillips. Oh, not Phillips. Sorry, excuse me. I've been saying that wrong. It's Philip Harris. And that's number 3 on him, so he's going to come out. Trace Ross is going to get back in the game. As Herriman goes to just enter from the baseline. Royce Young comes out, has a decent look, doesn't get it off. Pull-up jumper over 2 people. Force that one a little bit from behind the backboard. Bo Nagley, Trace Ross going with the Euro step back to the center. They get him with the block. They say he slipped that leg out there as he tried to Euro step back to the center. Trace Ross. Missed the free throw that way. Number 5, Staley. That's an interesting call, but we'll take it. Staley just a little too physical down low. The ref didn't like it. Said he cleared some space with that forearm as Asiata inbounds. Again, right into that trap. Bo Nagley tracks it down, gets a hand up there, doesn't get it. Carter Welling, that's a good foul right there. Getting a little chippy, refs are hopping in. Jensen with a good foul as Trace Ross had position there to finish. And again, Ross is only a 65% free throw shooter, or a 59% free throw shooter on the season. So much better to have him take these ones than get an easy layup. Misses the first one there. Gets the second one to go. As they push the lead to 15. Herriman's going to need to get something. Royce Young lines up a deep one, leaves it short, out of bounds. Carter Welling gets it down, skips it over to Peyton Call in the corner, keeps his feet in. Tate Staley back behind the backboard, tough shot, gets it up on the rim. Ian Payne outlets it to Asiata, and Royce Younger in the same spot, the little miscommunication. Ian needs to keep that one and push it himself, as those guys were running the lanes there. Got some miscommunications. Who's guarding Trace? There it is there, Staley and Asiata. Trace Ross versus Ian Payne here on the wing. Trace is going to try to get back to that right hand. There it is. And he got that little head jerk movement there to try to throw him off. Both Trace Ross and Carter Welling are forcing it into that right hand. They need to really sit on that right hand and make them go left, make them create something with that offhand. First one is good for Trace Ross. Extends the lead to 16. That's 14 on the game for Trace Ross. Carter Welling also has 14. Peyton Call has 9 for the Chargers. Here we go. Bo Nagley hasn't scored yet this half for the Chargers. We need to try to get him going. Trace Ross with the foul there. That's number 3 on Trace Ross. They're going to have him sit down here. Not worth getting his 4th in this quarter as they have a 16-point lead. Philip Harris enters the game for him. Asiata from the corner. Good. The freshman, big shot to get them back going in this second half as they've been totally stale on offense. Carter Welling lines up, says, I want the ball. Shoves off with a little elbow. Going to spin back to that right hand. Oh, they had him. Great defense by Jensen. They're going to get Bo Nagley coming through. Oh, no, they called it on Jensen. That was great defense by Jensen. As Carter Welling went for that crab dribble, he lost the ball, and the refs thought it was because Jensen came down with the hand, but he had good position. Carter Welling was trying to set up that drop step back over the left shoulder to get the ball in his right hand. Jensen gets a tough one. 4th foul, he's going to have to sit down. They bring Benson back into the game, number 23 for the Herriman Mustangs. First shot comes out. Benson with a good rebound as Staley's on his back, and they push it up the court here. Royce Young looking to get something going. Try to close this into single digits getting into the 4th quarter. Bo Nagley gets into the hole. Oh, Benson can't finish that. Great follow. Gummersall wants the call. He's saying you're giving Trace Ross that same one going to the basket. Phillips going in, setting up Peyton Call for the 3. Leaves it short. Bo Nagley has one. He's going to attack, and he's going to get the foul call here because they owe him one. But he stepped away from the contact. Good shot. The 1-foot step back there gets him on the board for the second half. That was a big shot as they close within 11. Oh, the senior, a big shot from the senior. As they step back to give him some space, he took advantage of it. Royce back to that left hand, has the Asiata down low. And that was a great play. Every time they enter the paint, Carter Welling looks for the block shot. He's hunting it every time. So as they stay under control and flip it around, whoever he's guarding is going to be wide open by the hoop. Toombs can't get it to go down in the paint. Bo Nagley's pushing, a little contact. He's going to ride it right through and finishes through contact. Not sure how he didn't get that one. Great finish by Bo Nagley. Herriman fans want the call. They're all in the ref's ear. Now within 10, Corner Canyon's going to pull it out and say, let's go for 1. Again, Utah High School Basketball Association needs to figure this out and get a shot clock. This does not teach the kids how to play the game, and anybody going to the next level doesn't help prepare them. Asiata gets a hand on the ball, can't get it. Toombs has the jumper, doesn't get it to go. 4 seconds as he pushes down the lane. Ian Payne gonna go. He had some more time, he let it fly. That's okay. A good way to close the half there. They started out, got down 16, closed it back to 10. Looks like they're gonna need some rest, get into the fourth quarter to close this gap. Here we go as we start the fourth quarter. Herriman Mustangs, we got a great pace to this game. The players have really been in control. Coaches haven't really been calling much timeouts. They've been trusting their players to go after it. The refs have called relatively a pretty good game. Let it get physical in some spots, called the fouls when they need it. Staley with the foul there as Royce Young drives. Great move by Royce. Kind of an in and out dribble to get Staley off balance. That's Staley's third. It's going to be number 5 on the team. Asiata kicks out into the corner. Looks like he's going to down pin right to Royce Young. He refuses it for the open spot, but they couldn't get it to him. Bo Nagley's going to have to dig deep. He's played really hard, carried a lot of the time here. Him and Royce Young are going to have to dig deep and find their strength and the energy to keep this one going. Benson on the floor. Great call by the Gummersall to get the timeout. Good hustle by Will Benson to get on the floor. Will Benson and Asiata have made the difference here as they've come in and really added some energy. We're going to have a 30-second timeout. After the timeout, Herriman down 10 is going to inbound the ball. Asiata down in the paint. We got the football. The son of the football players going after it. Carter Williams going to try to get the charge. Not going to get it. Good call by the referee. He was not in position there. And then when he tried to take it and sell it, he really exposed himself and being in a bad position. That's only number 1 on Carter Williams, and that's fine for the Corner Canyon Chargers. No danger there for him. Royce Young's really commanded the game for the Mustangs here. Can kind of really get where he wants on the floor. He's going to have to be a little more aggressive in finding the shots, though. Asiata can't finish that one. Good kick out as they push it hard. Trace Young getting to the oh, and they got a little contact there, and he finished. Asiata goes up for the block, missed the ball, got a little bit of body. Trace Ross with a good finish there. Puts him back up 12 at the line, shooting 1. Comes off, Asiata collects the rebound. Royce Young coming. Asiata's going to come pick him up top. Get him into the paint right here. This is where he wants it. Can he get that little scoop shot again? Got a contact. Puts the shot up. He sold that one. Took it into the chest. Puts the shot up as he's going down. Foul on number 2, Philip Harris. That's his 4th. Shooting 2. Harris pleading his case, asking, what can I do? I feel like I had good position there. Royce Young, first one's good. Points number 11 for Royce Young. As they bring in Brody Newman and Jensen back into the game, Benson and Asiata take a seat. Number 2's good. Again, 10-point lead for the Chargers. Herriman looking to get a stop here and try to get some points on the other end. Close his gap a little bit. We got 6:45 left in the game. Trace Ross. We got Bo Nagley coming down with the help. Didn't need to do that one. Royce Young was in good position. Trace was going to take a tough shot. Didn't need to reach in on that one. That's his first foul. Shooting 1-on-1. They're going to play the miss. Oh, he gets back to Ross. Tries to put it up. Doesn't get it. He's out of bounds. Again, Ross, for as good as he is, his shooting percentage is quite low from the free throw line for someone as ball dominant as he is as a point guard. Royce Young on the top, gets into that right hand. Oh, Payton Call with the good hands to help over. Ian Payne cuts him off. Good hustle by the senior to get back and slow the break. Trace Ross looks in, had him, couldn't get it to him as they switch around. Staley up top. Bo Nagley down below. Carter Welling trying to push through. Brody's a big body though. Toombs with the long 2. Good. That's 6 points for Toombs, the sophomore for Corner Canyon. Leads back up to 12. Good kick out from Nagley for the 3. Jensen can't get it to go. Corner Canyon gets the rebound, pushes. Trace Ross pulls it back out to get his offense back in. Carter Welling says, let me get on the block. It's coming back up for the pick and roll. See if what it can create off the screen here. Gets the ball into his right hand and collapses the defense. Toombs. That looked like great defense by Jensen. Should have been a jump ball if anything. That's a tough one. Oh, they got the foul on Bo Nagley down below before the block by Jensen. Max Toombs with the first free throw of the night. Doesn't get it to go. The sophomore's a 76% free throw shooter on the season. Hasn't shot a whole lot of them. Only 38 total attempts on the season. Number 2 is good. Bo Nagley, we got under 5.5 to go. Herriman's really going to need to push and be aggressive here. Look to score. Bo Nagley raises up. Tough angle, bank shot. Great touch by Bo Nagley. He's going to have to look to be that aggressive every time down, and the team's going to have to crash and get rebounds, find any way to get some points in there. There's Ross back to the right hand. Jensen says no easy buckets around here. Carter Welling was going up for the two-hand slam. That looks like that's number 5 on Jensen. And that is. The senior Jensen. Not many in the box score today in terms of points, but he definitely made an impact on this game for Herriman. Carter Welling misses the first. Brings Asiata back in the game. This makes it tough that they won't have the ability to go small now with Jensen not being an option. They can bring Benson back in the game. Corner Canyon takes a quick timeout. Welcome back. Herriman's going to inbound. We got 5 minutes left in the game. Herriman down 12. Let's see what they can do here. Bo Nagley still hasn't come out of the game, leaving it all out on the court. Bo Nagley for the Herriman Mustangs. Royce Young there with him, leaving it all out there. See what he can get going. Bo's going to have to be aggressive for him, as they got to look to score quickly, and look, that's not going to help. Matt Asiata, not a great pass. Trace Ross with the steal going to the back. He's going to get back to that right hand. For some reason, Herriman just hasn't picked up on the fact that Trace Ross and Carter Welling will only go to their right hand. That's another block by Carter Welling, who turns and looks at him and says, "What are you doing coming in here?" The UC Irvine commit with what seems like his 10th block. I don't know what the numbers actually are, but he's got his hands on a lot of those going up. He's going to go up top to Bo Nagley. Toombs gets a hand on the ball. Bo Nagley's able to get it back. Ian Payne back to Nagley. He's going to look to create something. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here. But running a 4-out motion stall is not going to help. A lot of dancing, but no shot creation going on. There it is. Royce Young gets one up. Good. Big shot from Royce Young. Brings him within 11. We got 3.5 left. They're going to have to push up pressure on defense to try to get a steal, get a turnover. Looks like Corner Canyon's going to be completely content to force them to come out and play defense. Toombs looking to just put it right back. Doesn't even look at the hoop. Again, can we get a shot clock in Utah? And another piece of evidence that it's never good to tell these kids to just not try to score. The whole game they've been running up and down the court, and now the coach is trying to tell them, hey, let's not score. And it usually ends up in a turnover. Trace Ross. Finally, they force him left, and he says, okay, I will finish with my left hand. Good finish by Trace Ross, getting all the way to the left. Royce Young getting into the paint, going up. Can't finish it. The ball's going to stay to Herriman. Up top to Ian Payne. Another turnover from the Herriman Mustangs. Ian's not going to give him an easy shot. That's for sure. Goes up over the top. Trace Ross tries to get out of the way there. Takes a little contact, throws it up. I was reading the comments here, and I've been corrected. I've been saying Royce Young. It's Race Young. So sorry, Race. I've been saying it all wrong the whole time. And I've also been reading the comments to Jimmy Dempster. I'll take you any day, Jimmy. Meet me outside. Staley with the rebound, gets the foul. Limping a little bit, took a shot to the leg. Number 3, Ian Abenoha enters for the Herriman Mustangs. The senior getting some time here at the end of the game. Tate Staley misses the first. Gummersall looking for anybody who can give him some energy on offense here. Benson with the rebound out to Nagley. Nagley pushes in that left hand. Toombs comes down on top of him, thinks he got all the ball. Nagley's going to go to the line. Shooting 1 and 1. First one's good. It's number 19 for the game for Nagley, right on his season average. And from the line, he's a 72% free throw shooter. And that's number 20 for the game for Bo Nagley. Again, these top 4 did not disappoint. They've all been right on their season averages. Max Toom leaks out for the easy bucket. Finishes it. Abenoha to inbounds to Nagley for the Mustangs. Oh, a lot of contact there up top. Welling trying to shoot the gap to get the steal there. Doesn't get it. It's going to send Nagley back to the line for 1 and 1. That's number 9. That's 9 team fouls on the Chargers. Only number 2 for Carter Welling. First one's good. That's number 21 for the game for Bo Nagley. Trace Ross leads all scorers for the Chargers and for the Mustangs with 22 on the game. Bo Nagley right behind him looking to tie the game high, 22. And he gets it. Score 62-49, 2 minutes left. That one was touchy. After all the physicality on the game, they got Ian Payne with a little slight hand check. And that's 5 on him, the second player to foul out for the Mustangs. Asiata enters the game. Peyton Call back to the line. He's going to be shooting 2 as Herriman is in the double bonus. Their Chargers are in the double bonus with Herriman having more than 10 team fouls. A 14-point lead for the Chargers. Got 2 minutes left. Peyton Call for a second of 2. That one doesn't go. Bo Nagley up high for the rebound. Pushes. He's going to pull up. A rhythm shot for him. Doesn't get it. Benson crashing for the rebound. A lot of activity in there. They're going to get Peyton Call for the foul. This time to the line shooting 2. Both teams in the double bonus for the rest of the way out. Misses the second. Carter Welling with the rebound. Peyton Call pushing it up for the Chargers. Carter Welling says throw it up top. He can't get it as he cuts down the lane. Wants to get another dunk. Peyton Call again. Here we go. Put it out. Let's just not look to score. Get him with the carry. Again, this is what happens. Coaches say, hey, take it out, pass it around, don't score it. More than not, it ends up in a turnover. I've seen this too many times in high school basketball in Utah. Let the players continue to play. They've played 90% of the game at one pace, and then you're going to tell them to not look at the hoop and not score. It never works. 2 ways to fix it. Change your coaching, get a shot clock. We need one of them. Bo Nagley pushes for the Mustangs. Puts it in that right hand, looking to create some space. Back to the left. Asiata will take it. Ian Payne. Oh, excuse me, that wasn't Ian Payne. That was Race Young. Abinoha coming up. Oh, the 2 little guys going up high with the contact. 5'8" Philip Harris against 5'7" Ian Abinoha. Corner Canyon holds on to a 13-point lead. This game's really slowed down. A lot more fouls in this half. Slowed the pace to try to stall out the game. 3/4 of this game was at a great pace. Really fun to watch. It's really fell off here at the end. 64-50. 1:16 left in the game. Harris for a second, no good. Bo Nagley with the rebound. Bo Nagley gets fouled on the turnaround fadeaway as Toombs closed the gap a little too close. Got him with the body as he's landing. That's going to be his 3rd. Oh, they gave that foul to Carter Welling. Maybe got him on the arm on the block shot. Nagley, the line shooting 2. First one's good. Peyton Call is coming back into the game as Tate Staley sits down for the Chargers. Second one's good. It's that's 24 in the game for Bo Nagley. Oh, a little chance to get one there. Peyton Call says, fine, I'll take the layup. Race Young pushes. Pulls it. Gets the roll. It's good. Timeout by Gummersall. I would have liked to see Race Young look for that shot a little early in the game. He's got a great shot, and he's been able to create space off the dribble. He's missed some opportunities there to close the gap. 50 seconds left as Corner Canyon looks to close out the game here. Number 5. Number 5, Corner Canyon Chargers look to advance in the playoffs. Bo Nagley with the foul. Max Toombs is going to go to the line shooting 2. The first one's good. 67-55. Race Young pushes it up. 45 seconds left. Payne Call pushes out on him. Race shoots over 2. Can't get it to fall. As they chase it down, they got a trap on him. Ephraim Asiata gets him to throw it away. Max Toombs thinks he was getting it off of him. Throws it out of bounds. Herriman Mustang ball. 33 seconds left. Chargers up 68-55. Ephraim Asiata, nope. Race Young is going to inbound for the Mustangs. Bo Nagley gets a foul. Finishes strong. Bo Nagley has really put together a game here. He's played hard. He's done all that he could. They were just a little outmatched overall, top to bottom tonight. But Bo Nagley and Race Young, the 2 seniors that have led this team all season, have really put together some nice games. This is Bo on the game 26, the game high, looking for number 27 here with the free throw. Can't get it to go. Ephraim Asiata battling, gets it back. Race Young puts one up. That can't go. Carter Welling with the rebound. 20 seconds. Abinoha fouls Trace Ross to send him to the line. Race Young has 18 on the game. To co-pilot Bo Nagley's 26. And outside of that, they did not have much offensive firepower, which has been the story of their season. The 2 seniors leading the way scoring. It's been really tough for them to win a lot of games as they haven't been able to spread it out along the way. Corner Canyon has multiple players in double digits, with Trace Ross at 24 points leading the way, and Carter Welling has 16. Though I would give the player of the game to Carter Welling. He had 16 points, multiple block shots. Down there really deterred Race Young as he gets in the lane, and others as they look to score as he was flying over from help side defense to block shots and deflect them and deter them. Max Toombs, dumb foul to finish this game. And he's questioning, why are they calling on me? The coach is just like, what are we doing? Let's get this game over. The game's over, and he's sticking his hand in there. He's young, he'll learn. Coaches are laughing, telling him, come on, Max, what are you doing here? Help get Bo to 29 is what he wanted to do. First one's good. The second one doesn't fall for Bo Nagley. Trace Ross, the number 5 scorer in the state, adds to his average of 24. Bo Nagley is going to finish the game with 27. Great game by the seniors here tonight to lead the way on both sides. A lot of young talent on the floor, but it was definitely the seniors who've led the way. Carter Welling's going to go to the line, get his final shots with 3 seconds left. Benson playing to the whistle. Carter Welling gets it. Corner Canyon's going to look to advance to the next round of the playoffs. The number 5 seed looking to move on. Most likely we'll get Syracuse, I think is what it looks like in the bracket. In the next game to finish here, Race Young's going to get one last attempt from deep. Doesn't get it to go. And that's going to close out the season for the Herriman Mustangs. They're going to finish the season with a 9-16 record. Not where they wanted to be when they started the season. But those two seniors put together quite a season. Something to be proud of. As we sign off, I'm Colby Vrains, the Goals Network.